Hi everyone, it's me TJ. Welcome to New Zealand Mysteries. If I haven't met you before, nice to meet you. We don't only cover cases from New Zealand, we cover cases from around the world as well. The case today that we're following is in New Zealand, and it's one I didn't know about and is currently in the news right now. So this is hopefully one that we can solve if we get enough people moving it around and stuff like that. I know, and I'm quite aware that my webcam is shit and the quality is shit, but when I do or can get a new one, I definitely will. So thanks for being here, and let's get on with the show. So first, if we take a look at a map, which I'm going to put up. So if we take a look at this map of New Zealand, and in the South Island here, this red lump, this is where Hope is, just out of Nelson. Beautiful winery region, I'm told. So I never knew about it. Hope, previously known as Ranzau, is a small settlement south of Nelson, New Zealand, between Richmond and Wakefield. Hope began as a German settlement founded by many of the families on the bark something, which left Hamburg on 21st of April 1844. Today the settlement remains largely rural, dominated by farms and orchards. There are 2 primary schools, scattered specialty shops, many operating from an orchard or market garden, a restaurant and bar, a convenience store, and a park with tennis courts and a recreation hall. The Hope statistical area covers 7.44 k's, which is about 2.87 square miles. It had an estimated population of 990 as of June 2022. So, not the biggest town or biggest place for sure. Let's get into some articles. So the first article I'm looking at is stuff.co.nz. This was released March 11, 2022, so just last year. Police released name of man who died in suspected homicide near Nelson. I don't know how these stories go by my way and I don't catch them. So if you guys catch stories that I don't, please let me know. The 56-year-old seasonal worker whose death is being investigated as a homicide has been named. The body of Simon Bevers, who was found at Edens Road Fruit Orchard in Hope, near Nelson, at 7:30 a.m. on Wednesday. Detective Senior Sergeant Anthony McCoy said Bevers was a seasonal worker who was a New Zealander. He was not from the Nelson region. McCoy said police could not reveal how or when he had died. They were tracking the man's movements from Monday as he had attended work then. McCoy said the forensic examination of the orchard was expected to be finished during the weekend. The examination involved police investigators, ESR staff and other specialists, McCoy said. The orchard owners did not wish to comment at this stage. Inquiries were underway to establish exactly what occurred and to identify those responsible. And police want to speak with anyone who might have information about the incident or those involved. Anyone with information which could assist police in their investigation should call 105 and refer to case number 220309/6803, or could share information anonymously through Crimestoppers on 0800 555 111. Now, I'm going to have all this information in the description box below. Also, ways you can connect up to our Facebook page, our website, ways to donate, all that sort of thing. So, yeah, I'll have it all there for you. This little tidbit down here from the homicide report that Stuff done is quite interesting. At least 5 people have died in suspicious or homicidal circumstances in New Zealand so far in 2023. At the same time last year, there had been 17 suspected homicides. So let's hope that this year goes better for that, for sure. So back to Stuff again, stuff.co.nz. Homicide victim employed for only 2 weeks before his death, March 14th, 2022. The 56-year-old man at the centre of a homicide investigation was only employed for 2 weeks at the orchard where he worked before his death. The body of Simon Alan Bevers was found at Edens Road Fruit Orchard in Hope near Nelson. Detective McCoy said Bevers had been employed by Edens Road Fruit for 2 weeks before his death. That's sad. On Friday, McCoy said Bevers was a seasonal worker who was a Kiwi. He was not from the region. Still not revealing how or when he died. They were tracking Bevers' movements from Monday as he had been at work then. So just going over the same thing. Inquiries were underway to establish exactly what occurred and to identify those responsible, and police wanted to speak with anyone who might have information. So that's what we need, guys. We need to share this as much as we can because we need to get it under the noses of the right people that may have some information. So that's why sharing is so important. This can be solved. Let's go to the latest. Newshub.co.nz. This was 11th of March 2023. Police announce a $100,000 reward in year-long unsolved murder of fruit picker Simon Alan Bevers. Now, New Zealand police don't give out these types of rewards often. I think this is probably the 3rd one in history that I can remember, along Ronald Ellison and the little one with the cherry cheeks. I'm going to get it. It will come back to me. So, police have announced a $100,000 reward in the year-long unsolved murder case of a Nelson fruit picker. Police announced the reward on Wednesday morning for information that may lead to an arrest for the murder of Simon Alan Bevers. Bevers was found dead in his tent. So that's the first time we've heard about the tent at an apple orchard on Edens Road, Hope, on March 9th. Police believe he was killed in his tent between 8 p.m. on Monday, March the 7th, and the morning of March 9th when he was found dead. At this time, the detective said, tomorrow marks 1 year since Simon was found dead. Our investigation team has worked tirelessly to provide answers for Simon's family and to hold the person or persons responsible. The reward of up to $100,000 is for material information or evidence which leads to the identity and conviction of anyone responsible for his death. Police say the offer will stand until May 31st. The Commissioner of Police will determine the amount of the reward and will, if necessary, apportion payment where there is more than one claimant. Police added immunity from prosecution may be considered for any accomplice if they aren't the main offender, who provides information or evidence to others. He said, I urge anyone with information which could assist the investigation team to get in touch and help us provide the answers that Simon's family so desperately need. And I absolutely agree. This must be absolutely heartbreaking for them. We don't want another murder to go unsolved. It's not fair. He was just in his tent. Yeah, awful, absolutely awful. So we really want to get this shared around. So the last thing is police.govt.nz. I think they probably say the same thing we've learned, but there's a good picture of Simon there. So they're just announcing the reward. He was found in his tent, and it was believed he was killed inside his tent between 8 p.m. on Monday, 7th of March, and the morning of 9th March 2022. So it's been over a year now. It says the investigation team has worked tirelessly to provide answers for Simon's family and to hold those persons responsible for or up to account. Police will pay a reward of up to $100,000 for material information or evidence. So, again, the numbers down there. So, everything you need is going to be in the description box below. And, yeah, maybe share it around the Hope Nelson region. If you know people around Hope Nelson, up around that area, perhaps try and get it into them. This is a fluid case that it's happening right now, sort of thing, very new. So we do have, I think, the ability to solve it. So I will see you next time. If there is any updates, I will let you know. Please subscribe, like, share, all those good things, because I need to get this channel off the ground and working. So that's something you can do for free, which helps me. Okay, guys, it was lovely talking to you, seeing you. I will see you next time. Bye now.